So after breaking a fast, people can be very confused because they experience insatiable hunger. It's called refeed syndrome. When if you do it improperly, you can cancel out all the benefits of a beneficial fast. But if you didn't fast long enough, then your good and bad bacteria want to recolonize the body. So you're hearing those voices again that want to get back to status quo. They want to recolonize the body as quickly as possible. So you're not ever going to be satiated. It's just meal after meal after meal. So the way to prevent that is to, one, fast long enough to eradicate those pathogenic bacteria, but also put a timer on your phone. Every hour you're allowed to have certain foods. It's always good to break a fast with bland liquids like vegetable broth or bone broth or like just spring water, things to ease out of the fast where it's not going to be refeeding these pathogenic bacteria, and it's also only going to be feeding your true hunger. So that's the thing I wanted to discuss, is the true hunger versus the false hunger. The fast purifies you so that your true self is able to actually have true hunger, which is remineralizing the bones so your vital organs can have access to minerals again. It's rehydrating the tissues, and it's also replenishing the glycogen stores within the muscle tissue. So you don't want to exercise too hardcore for like 1.5 times the length of the fast after the fast, because you can tear muscle tissue pretty easily. So you want to replenish the mineral stores, replenish the muscle glycogen, and these are true hunger mechanisms. False hunger is when you just cannot get enough sugar. That's not you. That's also the same bacteria that's speaking throughout everyone's daily life, and people never understand exactly what true hunger is and what's really moving their legs to go to a fast food place or satiate their hunger with certain sugars. That's why sugars are so addictive. You cannot quench that thirst because the bacteria is finally getting what it wants. So after completing a dry fast, there can be negative consequences if you didn't go long enough, because the pathogens can recolonize the body and the immune system has to find an agreement with them again. Just like it did during your normal life, there's always a bacterial war going on. That's why pro and prebiotics are good to introduce after the fast, because you got to win that war, because the pathogens have to find a hiding spot again within the body. Because if they don't, then your immune system is constantly triggered. So there has to be a homeostasis and agreement between the two things. So it's good to have these anti-parasitic remedies handy, like iodine and nettle leaf tea and pre and probiotics. But it's important to not have processed foods, because the sugars, the blood sugar spikes, are what's going to feed the bad bacteria to win that war temporarily, and then you having negative consequences and side effects after a fast that you didn't go long enough.